It's time to wake up, Warriors.
This Cubs first trip is right around the corner. Stay tuned to hear how you can get involved.
Wondering what scheduling changes are coming for the next school year and how they might affect your schedule? Stay tuned to learn about these changes.
All this and more on today's episode of Wake Up Warriors.
Live from Penn Trafford High School, this is Wake Up Warriors. Wake Up Warriors starts now.
From the studios of PTTV, this is Wake Up Warriors on Tuesday, December 16th. I'm Karina Whipke.
And I'm Lucas Bramson.
We're glad to have you with us this morning.
Let's get things started with today's show.
Hey PT, if you're hoping to be involved with ski and board, make sure you get your papers and dues turned into Senor Flynn before this first ski trip. Anyone who still wants to be involved, it's not too late to sign up and turn in forms. Here's Senora Birch with more information.
I am so excited, PT, because it's finally winter and there's snow on the ground, which means that PT Ski and Board is going to be heading to the mountain on Fridays. So because it's almost time for holiday break, please make sure that you have submitted your forms to Senor Flynn. If you need forms to join Ski and Board, they are outside Senor Flynn's room. There are 3 forms, and you pay $10 to join the club. Our first trip is the Friday after we come back from break. So get your forms into Senor Flynn, and we'll hit the mountain.
Make sure you wear all white tomorrow for Winter White Out this holiday Spirit Week. Without further ado, here is your Spirit Week video for today.
Yesterday and for the rest of this week, Sunrise is hosting a Grinch Door event that raises a great sum of money for Make-A-Wish. The students were eager to set out to classrooms during homeroom to Grinch other teachers' classrooms and Cindy Lou Who their own classes. Stay tuned on the telethon to see how much money Sunrise raised for this event.
Every Friday in December, the coffee shop will be donating proceeds made from new drinks to the Make-A-Wish Foundation for this year's telethon. So go out and buy a holiday drink for a brand new Snickerdoodle cookie to support this cause. We spoke to Mrs. Enoch for more information.
Every Friday in December, the proceeds at Coffee for a Cause are going to go to benefit Make-A-Wish. And we also have some really cool new items that we're going to be featuring just for the holiday season. And those items are our iced coffee, iced peppermint mocha coffee, our iced sugar cookie coffee that's going to have some sugar cookie crumbles on top. And also we are featuring our hot chocolate caramel and our Snickerdoodle cookies.
In January, when students come back from break, scheduling for current freshmen, sophomores, and juniors will begin for the 2026-27 school year. And with this comes changes to the classes available to students. We talked to Ms. Suttmeyer to find out more about what these changes entail.
Some of the changes that are happening for the 26-27 school year. We are no longer going to have the current events class for juniors and seniors. It is going to be replaced with a U.S. History 1980 to present class. The art extensions classes, they previously were called Adobe Illustrator and Art Extensions Photoshop. They will now be called Digital Art Extension 1 and Digital Art Extension 2. We are offering a teacher intern program for those of you who are interested in working in the field of education. You will work with development of children and explore effective teaching practices while developing skills in communication, collaboration, and creativity. If you have more questions about that, please feel free to ask your counselor when you do your scheduling.
On Thursday night, Miss Powell's Penn Middle Chorus performed their winter concert. Dozens of people showed up to watch these talented kids sing holiday tunes. The 6th, 7th, and 8th grade did their own pieces, followed by a collective ensemble song. If you missed the concert, don't worry, you can watch it on the upcoming telethon.
Now it's time to send it over to Chloe with all the information on our Penn Trafford sports. Good morning, Chloe. What do you have for us?
Thanks, Karina. In a night filled with great racing, the Water Warriors came up short against a good Plum team. Last night, Aaron Bodell and Nova Goodler each qualified for Whippeals in another event, and the boys got another cut in a relay. The teams traveled to Penn Hills on Thursday for their last meet before the holiday break. The hockey team welcomed Shaler Area High School for a 9-10 face-off at Palmer Imaging Arena. The first period ended with a score of 0-0, but the Warriors were able to find netting in the second period after the Titans put up their first point. In the third period, the Warriors were able to put up one final point and came out with a 2-1 win with goals scored by Nico Castelli and Sean Goodman. Tonight in sports, the rival team is on the road to McGuffey for a 4 o'clock meet. The boys basketball team welcomes section foe Albert Gallion for a 7:30 tip-off. The girls basketball team hosts Latrobe Area High School for a 6 o'clock tip-off. That's all I have for sports today.
Live from
Now let's give
Penn
it back to
Trafford.
Karina and Lucas at the desk.
Do you want to be featured in the yearbook for more than just school events? This year, the yearbook staff is looking for new ways to spotlight the students who make our community unique. We spoke with Shelby Morrow and Taylor Gill to learn more.
This year, the yearbook has a new page dedicated to students who participate in outside of school activities.
These include anything from rodeo to youth groups, gymnastics, dance, Boy Scouts, really anything of that sort, and you can submit your photos to pt.yearbook on our Instagram.
The Warrior Cash Stash is doing what they can to collect food for local families this holiday season, and you can help too. From December 2nd to January 31st, the Cash Stash is looking for donations such as canned goods, cereal, boxed meals, peanut butter, and other non-perishable foods. You can earn an hour for 3 items and 2 hours for 5. Items can be dropped off on Wednesdays and Fridays in the Cash Stash. Let's get involved and help our community, PT.
Hey PT! The second annual Winter Formal, the Snowball, is just around the corner this January, and students are already getting excited for a night of music, dancing, and fun. If you're thinking about attending or just want to know what to expect, Mrs. McCracken has all the details you'll need.
Hi guys, the Snowball is on January 24th, and this year we are having the Snowball not at the high school. We are having it at Live Casino in Greensburg. And there's a venue room on the second floor of the casino that we're going to have the dance in, which I'm really excited about. So I hope you'll consider going. We're going to sell tickets a little bit closer towards like Christmas. But if you have any questions at all or any concerns, let me know. But there will be food and music. And I think we have a lot of fun things planned. So I would love if you would consider going. Thank you.
Now let's send it over to Chloe to see our weekly weather forecast. What's it looking like, Chloe?
Thanks, Lucas. After a snowy start to the week, we're settling into a colder but gradually moderating weather pattern. Here's what you can expect. Today we'll stay on the cold side. We'll see some sunshine, but temperatures remain chilly, with a high near 34 and a low around 11. Tomorrow, sunshine returns and temperatures rebound a bit. Expect a brighter day with highs near 40 and clouds increasing with late lows around 33. Thursday, clouds stick around, with highs reaching about 42 and lows near 29. Be on the lookout for some rain later in the day, with rain clouds coming in around 8 o'clock and continuing throughout the night. Overall, it's a great week for extra layers and hot chocolate. Stay warm, PT. And that's your weather lookout. Now let's send it back to Karina and Lucas at the desk.
Thank you for tuning in for today's broadcast of Wake Up Warriors. We now invite you to stand for the Pledge of the Flag. This has been Karina Whipke
And Lucas Bramson. Have a great day, PT.